What's up, Boss Fam? It's your boy DJ The Boss, and I'm back with another video for y'all, man. If you are just getting started building your cleaning company, you might not have a whole lot of money to do marketing and advertising and all of that stuff. That's cool. I have seen people build big companies, real companies, off the backs of some of the free marketing types that I'm about to show with y'all here today. So if you're trying to hear about that, trying to learn how to market your business for free in a big way, then stick around. Like I said, I go by the name of DJ The Boss. I own a commercial cleaning company up here in Seattle, Washington. Well, I service the Seattle area. My office here is actually in Mukilteo, about half an hour north of Seattle. But we've been in business for about 8 years, and we do well into the 7 figures. It's been a good run. I don't try to sell you guys a whole lot. I make my money in my cleaning business. I don't do the YouTube side of it for the money. I just try to build a community here, like-minded business people who want to build their cleaning companies and their service businesses. All those principles are the same for the most part. So just trying to build as much value as I can, build a community so we can all learn from each other and grow. You guys can, stay clear of some of the mistakes that I've made building my business and learn from some of the successes that I've had, because this business actually saved my life. If you guys don't know my story, I was homeless when I started my business, and I've been able to make a comfortable living for me and my family now that we've been in this business for so long. And so I don't ever want anybody to have to stay in that type of position. So I hope to provide as much value so that you guys can, better your lives just like I was able to. And I feel like I owe that to this industry, and so that's why I do this, man. But I started documenting my journey so you can see my entire process on YouTube. So if you start from video 1 on my channel, you can see me build it from day 1 on up. I tried to document as much as I could. Obviously, I don't have every little detail, but you get to see me grow with my business, and it's been a nice journey. I think that's one thing that I can say that I haven't seen a lot of on YouTube is people going from working themselves to having employees, and then to having a business that looks like this. And you can actually see all of that on my channel. So subscribe to this channel. The best thing you can do for your business is to be on a continuous learning journey, especially as a CEO. You have to always be learning something new, and that means subscribing to channels like this. Subscribe to everything in your niche. Anything that you see other people doing what you want to do, or have gotten to a place that you want to get, subscribe to those channels and have that knowledge come to you, man. It's you got to be creating systems, and that right there is this learning system for you to feed knowledge and feed the type of things that you need to hear in order to stay in this business, because it does take a lot. But free marketing, that's what we're talking about today. I can't remember who asked the question, but I appreciate you for asking. We're getting a lot. The channel has grown far beyond what I ever thought it would. My goal was to get 100 subscribers, and we are far beyond that. The comments are coming in like crazy. I do still respond to every single comment, so comment below if you have a question or anything like that. But I appreciate you guys for being in the comments. Don't call my business. We've been having that problem the last few weeks. I know the channel's getting big. I know you guys may want to reach out to me. I do have a link in the description if you want to schedule some time on my schedule. That's the only way to guarantee that we can actually have a sit down and I can work with you one-on-one, aside from you just leaving a comment in the comment section, and I will address you. I've replied to every comment in the comment section from the beginning of my channels. I'm here for you guys, man. Don't call my business. Book a one-on-one session if you actually want to sit down and have some time where I can talk to you about your business. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. But yeah, free marketing. Let's talk about some free marketing.
Look, this for all my boss days. Go do your boss days. Loving how you boss, babe. This for all my dreamers and my doers and all the entrepreneurs. Just believe in what you're doing and pursuing. Look, this for all my boss days. Go do your boss days.
One of your biggest assets is you. You are your biggest asset to selling your company. It's gonna be you that has to get the word out there. And if you don't have money, you're gonna have to tell somebody what you do. So I'm gonna say that number one, we're probably gonna go through 4. We'll just grab 4 quick ones, because I have a tendency to be long-winded, if you can't tell. So we're just gonna grab 4 things that you guys can do as free marketing that you can build real businesses with. So let's start with number 1, networking. Networking is huge. The saying, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. In business, that can be very, very true. And if you're just getting started, I think one of the first accounts that I got was just from a Facebook post that I made, and one of my high school buddies just so happened to be in charge of hiring a cleaning company at his small office. And I think we actually still have it today, but probably one of my smallest accounts. Just getting started, you need all of those. You need everything that you can get. And so use your immediate circle, especially in commercial. Everyone you know works somewhere. So ask everyone, hey, where you work, who hires the cleaner, those contacts, meet those people, shake hands with them, go to your local Chamber of Commerce events, meet those people. You service businesses, so all these people run businesses, and you service businesses as a commercial cleaner. So it can't get any better when it comes to networking, because everyone else is trying to sell some crazy software or other service for B2B, and you're just trying to clean the building. So it's usually not that intimidating of an ask. It's not that hard to make those relationships, because everyone kind of needs a cleaner. And even just to be nice, most people at least entertain you just because they may be thinking about replacing their cleaner, or if it ever comes to it, then it'd be good to have you as a contact in their pocket. So I've seen people at least add on another couple six figures, 100, 200,000 in a year, just off the back of being in the right place and meeting the right people and shaking the right hands. And I myself have gotten a lot of work just from being in the right circles and knowing the right people. It's benefited me a lot, and it can be huge for your business. So that's one of the first things you want to think about doing. Map out where you're going to go and shake hands with some people, introduce them, tell them who you are. Of course, present yourself nicely, put on maybe shirt with a logo if you can, but if not, business cards are pretty cheap. But if you have nothing, at least just dress as nice as you can and go out there, shake hands, let people know who you are and what you do. And the more the more people you tell, the bigger network that you can that you'll have, and the better off you'll be for it. And even if those relationships don't materialize into business immediately, it's good to have maintain those relationships for in the future, because you never know what can come of them. I've had people that I've met years ago finally be like, oh yeah, you have a commercial cleaning company. We're trying to, do this, construction job. You guys want to come in after? And it just works out. So don't sleep on networking. The next one, really big. Probably my biggest one is social media done right. So if you follow the way that I say to do social media for your business, then this is a really, really big one. People sleep on social media because they try it and they say it doesn't work. They're making a bunch of content and they're trying to figure out why it's not working for them. It's because they're not doing it right. And I'll have to make a whole nother video on how to do how I would suggest doing social media. But you got to be providing value, like this channel, which is why most people fall for these scam channels. They have the perception of giving value, and so you build that know, like, and trust factor over this parasocial relationship that is YouTube, and you can convince people that that you're an expert in something, and people don't even go and double check or verify, and they're able to make tons of money off the back of just pretending to build value. And so if you do social in that way, the correct way, and you actually provide value for people, you actually provide value for your target audience, then you can collect the data from that people and actually sell to those people, and it'll close at a much higher rate. But that's social done right. There's a lot of free reach in some of these platforms, like TikTok has huge free reach. LinkedIn for B2B, which is big for us, has a lot of organic free reach. Those are the things that you want to exhaust. You want to be everywhere, but exhaust the places that can get you seen for free. Obviously, it takes some skill, but it's worth it. Once you're good at it, then you know how to to reach people, new people, for free, and bring them into your ecosystem, where you can continue to market to people who are already familiar with your brand, if that makes sense. You've heard the term funnel. It's basically that you have something at the top of the funnel where you're reaching a bunch of people. That's all your free organic reach, and then you can go down the line, whether it's through a lead magnet and having them where you again give and provide value, something in exchange for the ability to contact and continue to market to them, and then you can email, text, or whatever your funnel design is until you're able to close those accounts. But that's social done right. If you do social media right, it's free, and you can build a pretty big business off the back of that. It's going to take some effort, like all of these things do. If you don't have money, you have time. You have plenty of time. So put the time into learning and getting good at these things, especially in the beginning if you're just starting out, because when you go to hire someone to do it for you, now you'll know, you'll be able to judge if they actually know what they're talking about. If you do social right, it's another big free marketing tool that you can use to build big business. Let's move on to number three, cold calling. Actually, when I first started watching YouTube videos about building a cleaning business, one of the main guys that I watched, his claim to fame was that he grew his business to $330,000 a year just cold calling. And so I started dialing, and of course I got some business from it. The attracting clients worked better for me, like by way of social media. I liked how that felt better. But cold calling does work. Like I said, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and if you catch the right, people, and you're actually good at it, you put some effort into building a script and how you're going to build that system, you can get some pretty big fish, via cold calling and just cold outreach. I'll include all types of cold outreach. Cold outreach in general, it's sales. You're going to have to sell. Whether you're networking or if you're doing social, at some point you have to ask for the business. So don't try to escape selling. If you're afraid to sell, it's going to be something you're just going to have to get over and learn to do and learn to deal with, because you're not going to build a business without selling. So you're going to have to sell. So any type of cold outreach, I'm going to put as number 3. Reach out to people. You got to ask for business. That's pretty much it. Sell. Be convincing. You know, there's a few things that I use in order to sell. This really should be a separate video, but I'll bonus it out for you guys. Bonus tip. As far as sales goes, there's 3 things that I use to sell cleaning, commercial cleaning anyway. Number 1 being business results for the building owner or business operator, business results, because then also cleaning for health and cleaning for appearance. There's the benefits of cleaning for appearance and cleaning for health obviously drive business results. If your employees are in the building, or if people are in your building are able to be in your building, and all your employees are healthy, your business is obviously more productive. Things like that, you're able to spend that. Whether it's for appearance, and it boosts employee morale, it comes off better to customers and whoever's going to be in your building, or whatever. But those are the main 3 things that I use to build sales off of. So cold calling, outreach, regular old sales is going to be a huge thing that you can do for free. This costs no money. You just got to pick up the phone, go to Google, and start calling people. Go find your business niche, the people that you're targeting, and go call them. And that's all you got to do. It's free. Another free thing, number 4, it's going to be a little bit more technical. It definitely takes a lot more learning and a little bit more focus to get good at. And to me, actually, it's mind-numbingly boring to learn and study the technical side of this particular free marketing tool, but it can be the most effective. And you've heard me mention it before, it's going to be SEO. We live in a Google society. That's just how it goes. And in commercial, as much as we want to try to do all these different ways of advertising, and we want to do it how we want to do it. We want to make fancy commercials. We want to build a big social media platform or whatever. But at the end of the day, what's going to happen is somebody's boss is going to say, I don't like the way this place is being cleaned, or I don't like the way it looks, or we need this clean. And they're going to tell one of their assistants to do it, or the operations manager is just going to Google to find a cleaning company for his particular business. And that's what SEO does, is puts you up, in the top search results of Google, or the top search results of any search engine. That's what it is, it's search engine optimization. And if you are appearing when people search for it, then it's easy money. You're coming up when they're searching for it. If you appear good and they click on that link and they get to your website, and your website is convincing, then you're going to get at least inquiries all day, especially if you're number 1 or top 5, top 3 in a big metropolitan area like, say, a Seattle. And so I'm really big on SEO. It is free if you do it yourself, but it is technical. So at some point, that's why I put it last, is because at some point you will want to think about investing in SEO and getting a professional team on board to help you, with SEO. And it is a little bit longer term. You don't see results from it immediately. It usually takes a few months before you start seeing results. It's a long-term play, but it is the most effective, especially in this industry, until the real life process of how people search for cleaners, or get in contact with cleaners, or decide to actually start doing business with a janitorial service. Until that's not just searching on Google, SEO is going to be the most effective thing that you can be good at for free, as far as marketing tools goes for your cleaning business. But I hope this brought you guys value, man. I think this is really, really valuable stuff. I've used each of these marketing tools myself. I still use all of them today. They're all still big focuses in my business and in my marketing plan. Yes, we have paid on the back of those things just to accelerate those things when we need it. But it starts, those are the building blocks those are the building blocks of doing good business. Don't shy away from those things. That's it, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. Like this video. It helps other people find the channel. We can build this community even bigger. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Actually, a lot of you guys actually watch the channel all the time and you don't subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel so that this information gets funneled to you and brought to you. I love y'all, man. Keep that boss mentality. Peace.